What is up, my dudes? It is Weedro or Edwin Hubble, and I am back for another video. And today I am going to be bringing you the La-7B-20. It's a 5.0 Tier 4 Russian aircraft. It's very well performing, very nice firepower, just an overall good aircraft. And you know, a lot of people buy into, get it, bias. Anyway, I'm getting to that point. A lot of people subscribe to the idea of Russian bias. I don't really think that there's Russian bias in the game so much as lack of player skill. And this plane can easily be countered. Yes, it's maneuverable. Yes, it's fast. But it doesn't do well at low speeds. And maybe that'll be demonstrated in the video. Maybe it won't. I'm not sure. But where did the LA7 or the LA7B-20 come from? So the LA7 is a natural progression of the LA5, and if anybody has the reason as to why they skipped even numbers, please let me know, because I don't get it. But the LA7 was a natural progression from the LA5. The LA5 performed admirably from 1942, maybe late 1941, up until about 1940. It served throughout the entire war, performed admirably. But this aircraft, around 1944, the dudes at Lavochkin were like, yo, we need a better plane. Yeah, the LA-5 is good, but the LA-7, you know, it could be improved upon. So the Russian government was like, yeah, go for it. So they created this thing, the LA-7. So the LA-7 performed really well, but a lot of the pilots were like, hey, yeah, the LA-7's great compared to the LA-5 in just about every way, but the guns are not performing very well against more heavily armored aircraft that the Germans are fielding. We can't kill them in one burst. Yo, what can we do about this? So the dudes at Lavochkin were like, okay, we'll take a look into it. So they developed this thing. It's completely identical to a regular LA-7. It just has 3 guns instead of 2 guns. These guns are the B-20S's instead of the Shavoks that you get on this one. They fire faster, higher burst mass obviously because there's 3 of them. The time to kill an enemy target is much quicker because of that extra 20mm cannon. And because of the added weight of the guns, it does suffer some performance deficits compared to the regular LA-7s. But overall, it was still a great plane. It retired in 1952 with the Soviets. First saw combat in around 1944. You know, uh, World War II ended in Europe in May 1945. So the service life of this aircraft in World War II wasn't that great, but it did go and see combat in Korea with the Chinese and other communist bloc countries. But I do believe that's enough of the historic ramblings, so let's see how it performs in the game. Alright, so we're here on Poland. It is a completely down tier. We got some Yak-9Ts and Ks in the match. Those are 4.0, I believe. But something I neglected to mention, or forgot to mention, was that, you know, having 3 cannons, as you can see at the nose of the aircraft, this thing does have more ammo than the LA-7. The regular one and the LA-5, those I believe had 240 rounds, which would be 120 rounds per gun. So this thing has 390 rounds, as you can see at the top left up there. So you get a whole 150 rounds more with this 3rd cannon, which for some reason is offset to the left a little bit. I don't know why they made that design decision. Maybe it was some technical thing, I'm not too sure. But we do have contacts up ahead, but I'll see you guys when we get a little bit closer. Alright, so we've gotten a little bit closer. There looks to be quite a furball happening, maybe. Looks like a lot of their fighters are hanging back for some reason. I'm gonna see if I can't take a few shots at this B-25. Looks like Yak-9K is on him, but P-47 is on him. Let's see. Suffered some damage to the fuel tank, that's unfortunate. P-47 looks like he's trying to get on me for whatever reason, I'm not sure why. Alright. There's a lot of enemy aircraft in the area. That's not good for me. I'm gonna try and disengage and dive away. I don't want to be around all these enemy aircraft. I'm just gonna keep diving. Alright, I do believe I'm at a safe distance to regain some altitude and come back in. Okay, good. Looks like they got baited to lower altitude, so that's good. A Swedish aircraft above me. B-25 is still alive. Alright, yeah, everyone's down low now, so that's very beneficial for me. I'm above most of them. Got this French aircraft trying to take shots at me. Not interested in what you're selling. Not interested in what you're selling either, buddy. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna dive down. This guy's on my tail now. Let's see if I can get away from him. Yep, they're still on me. Teammates disintegrated, sadly. P-47's on me. Yep, team fell apart. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point. I don't know how many of them are on my tail right now, but it's not looking good for me. Yep, I'm the last one alive. That's really bad. Suffered some critical engine damage. Yeah, I'm not making it out of here. Yep, and I'm down. Huh, Allies won for once. See? Yeah, there's no such thing as Russian bias. Would you look at that? Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so we're here on Zhangjiao, or however the hell you pronounce it, fighting the Japanese. Which, you know, the Russians did fight the Japanese in the Russo-Japanese War, but that was, I believe, some time before World War II. And, you know, realistically, these planes wouldn't be fighting each other, because, the Russo-Japanese War fought with biplanes and stuff, and on top of that, the Japanese were just too busy with America to even worry about Russia. And on top of that, the Russians, frankly, didn't care about the Japanese either until sometime after World War II. But we got some A7Ms, Ki-61. I'm gonna try and pull away because a lot of the teammates are still hanging back for some reason. Ki-84? Oh, it's a Chinese Ki-84. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, yeah, I don't really want to engage if the team is hanging back, but you know what? Screw it, YOLO, right? May as well. That B-782 has been, messing around down there, all game, and he finally went down. I'm surprised it took him that long, because about 3 people, dove down to try and engage him. Okay, I misspelled his name, but you know, that's okay. He dragged them down for me, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can't gank somebody. A7M. J2M actually. Japanese usually win when they fight the Russians. I'm surprised. It's kind of, we're trading pretty evenly right now, so that's pretty cool. That usually doesn't happen. It's usually a one-sided raffle stomp, depending on the skill of the pilots and planes that are matched up with each other and whatnot. It's actually pretty even right now. Alright, I don't want to overspeed because this thing starts to overspeed at around 440 miles per hour. Critted him. Alright, plane starts to lock up at about 400, so try to keep your speed below that. 380 miles per hour is a pretty decent speed to keep. That guy tried to take some pot shots at me. Now we're in a low altitude furball. I'm gonna try and dive away, get some distance with this guy. Alright, good. He broke off. I'm gonna climb back up, turn around, re-engage. Very nearly rammed into me. He is locked onto me for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. Alright, I'm gonna try and disengage and get these Yak 9s and stuff to attack him. I'm gonna keep moving. I don't feel like dealing with him right now. Not if I don't have to in a situation that I don't feel comfortable engaging. Alright, he turned back around. These Yak 9s are hopefully gonna make short work of him. Alright, now we're low altitude with no advantage. I'm gonna see if I can't destroy this A7M and then get out of here. Alright, he's down. Wasn't able to save the Yak 9, unfortunately. Yak 3. I'm gonna see if we can get him to come down to us. Alright, those Japanese aircraft seem to be pretty... Oh, that's rude. Alright, well, he's still running. I will see you get... Oh, hang on. Okay, now they're diving on him. I'm gonna see if he'll bring them down to us. Hopefully end this game. That's not very nice. Someone's very angry in chat for seemingly no reason. I have a rather large bullet hole in my left wing. You got a hole in your left wing, right? Okay. Finally, they're down to our altitude. Oh, that guy just got yoinked out of existence. Alright, now it becomes a mine situation to see who can kill the last guy on the enemy team. No? There's still that G5N somewhere, isn't there? That's annoying. Now we're gonna have to frickin' chase him down and catch him. I believe in you. Good, yes. And now we have to find the Japanese bomber, which won't happen until like 30 minutes from now. So I'll see you guys then. Actually, that might take... Yep. That might take a little bit less time than anticipated because he's landing at the airstrip and I'm going to do something very, very stupid. He's at their airbase. Okay, don't want to overspeed. Alright. This isn't a smart idea, kids. Don't try this at home, please. Because I may not make it out of here, but for the sake of ending the game quicker. Oh no, don't do this at home. Yep. 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 Okay. Good, now let's see if I can actually live long enough for the game to end. Remember kids, don't try this at home. These AA are very vicious and don't like people encroaching on their property. Oh no, don't. No! Damn it! I hit the tree. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, I'm sad. But, alright, I'll see you guys in the next game. Man, that's a ball crusher. Alright, So we are back on Kalkan Goal, which is another map from the Russo-Japanese War. We made first contact with the enemy fairly quickly this game, actually. A lot of them are over there, still about 8 miles away. A lot of them are actually, you know, kind of low, which is pretty uncharacteristic of Japanese teams and aircraft. Usually they like to climb to space, and for some reason that A-7M thought it'd be a good idea to sit on the rear end of the VE-6. Yeah, if you ever come across a VE-6, the last place you want to be around is the rear end, because that twin 23mm cannon can really ruin your day. Got some dudes over there, some more dudes over there. Got a couple down low messing with our ground attack aircraft. I'm going to, P1Y1 actually. It's a fast attack bomber, reconnaissance aircraft, light bomber, whatever you want to call it. It is definitely not a heavy fighter. It has no offensive armament other than bombs. It does have a defensive armament, I believe 7.7mm. Pretty low rifle caliber rounds. But he is pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to catch him, so I'm going to break away. I'm going to help out the team down low, because they are really having some issues they shouldn't be having. Alright, got one. Circle back, got an A6M5 on my tail. I'm not too worried about him. Alright, let's keep going. I don't believe he can catch me in a straight line. Just keep my speed up and I'll be okay. Critted him. Alright, no dice. Alright, and I'm going to retreat. Oh god, where's the team? Oh god. Oh no, not again. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Japanese teams have a history of just raffle stomping the living balls out of Russian teams. So, yeah, I do believe that's what's going to happen this game. I do believe that I'm going to be raffle stomped. Alright. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, I'm fucked. I am so fucked. Yep. Yep, there it is. 5 dudes. That's rough. Okay. Alright, I'll meet you guys back in the hangar. Alright, I do believe I'm going to call it there. We're starting to run over into about 20 minutes. So, like I said in the other day's video, I do want to kind of keep the videos kind of short. But, yeah, this plane can be outflown, usually by Japanese teams, because fighting against the Japanese is quite rare around this BR. And not very many people know what to do when fighting the Japanese, which is just keep your speed up and don't turn with them. Out climbing them isn't really a possibility at any BR, really, because the planes are just so light and lofty, you know, they can just climb for centuries. But, I do believe this is where, like I said, I'm gonna cut the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't, you know, so that way you'll know when I release new videos. I hope you guys are enjoying the, little history blurbs at the beginning. I do enjoy researching the planes I fly. It adds kind of a extra meaning to the plane. But like I said, I'll see you guys sometime over the weekend or next week. You never know. Hope you guys enjoy the weekend, and peace out.